Okay, guys, it is week 3. Week 3 of distance learning. Once again, I'm going to go through the lessons with videos. So just as we would in the classroom, it's pretty much the exact same thing. And then from there, it will be uploaded on YouTube, and you'll be able to complete your lessons. So lesson 4.1, we're starting a new unit today, is solving linear equations or systems by graphing. Okay, so a linear relation is an equation involving two variables that results in a straight line when graphed. So everything we've been doing so far in Unit 3, that's basically a linear relation. And a system is when you have a set of two equations that represent linear relationships with two variables. And then the solution is the point in which those two lines or systems intersect. Slope, we know again, is the steepness or the rise over run. And the y-intercept, once again, is where the specific line crosses the y axis. So in this case, it says the slope and y-intercept form of an equation is once again y equals mx plus b. As we know, the slope m equals slope and b is your y-intercept. So it says identify the solution of for the following linear equations or system. So we have two lines. So this line here is y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 3, meaning that it has a y-intercept of positive 3. Okay. And it has a slope of negative 3 over 2. So it goes down 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 2, 1, 2. Therefore, we can find the slope of that line. This line right here is y equals 1/2 x minus 5. Once again, minus 5 is where it hits on the y-intercept. And it has a rise of 1 and a run of 2, rise of 1, run of 2. And this point here is where they both intersect. So that point POI, okay, is what we call our point of intersection. So POI is our point of intersection. And another word for this is the solution, is our point of intersection, okay? So this point right here that we have is our point of intersection, and all we do is find its coordinates now. So if we look at the coordinates of this solution here, we have an x coordinate of 4 and a y coordinate of -3. So therefore, the solution is 4 and -3. So once again, the point of intersection is where the 2 points meet, and the solution is another word for that if we're ever asked that. And in this case, the solution being 4 and -3 for this question. Okay, so the following one is going to ask us to graph, and then we're going to have to figure out the solution of the 2 points from there. So if we look at the first example, we have a slope of 2 and a y-intercept of negative 8. So if I'm going to draw this out, I have for this one here, at step 1, I have a slope of 2, y-intercept of negative 8. Okay, so if I draw this out, I've got a point at negative 8, and I have a slope of 2, so a rise of 2, 1, 2, and over 1, 1, 2, and over 1, 1, 2, and over 1. And I'm just going to keep it there, and I'm going to connect it with a line. So if we imagine our line here, I'll start it right there, and I'll continue through on our slope for as long as I really can. So let's just put it right there. Okay, so that would be our line. And then, of course, when we do this, we want to have our text box to say that it is y equals 2x minus 8. That's the equation of that line right there, okay? Our next one being negative 3, so our slope equaling negative 3, and y-intercept equaling 2. So if I was to draw this in, I would have a y-intercept of 2 and a slope of negative 3. So that would be down 3, 1, 2, 3, over 1 to the right, and then 1, 2, 3, over 1 to the right. So this point right here is on the graph, and if I was to connect these two lines, right here, label my line, which would be y equals, y equals negative 3x plus 2. At this point, I have both of them. This point in which they intersect on both is that point of intersection or the solution. So in this case, it would be if I went over 1, 2, and down to negative 4, that's where that point is. So the x-coordinate would be 2, and the y-coordinate being minus 4. So therefore, the solution of this system is 2 and negative 4, which again is that point of intersection where both those lines touch. Okay? If we do the equation, these two, right here, we have, once again, y equals negative 2x plus 9. Once again, negative 2 being the slope of this one, positive 9 being the y-intercept. So let's do the y-intercept first. And then negative 2 would be down 2. So 1, 2, 1 to the right. Down 2, 1 to the right. Down 2, 1 to the right. And that's our slope for our first one. I'm going to draw in our line. It goes through all of those points. And we know that that specific one is y equals negative 2x plus 9. Okay, and then for a second one here, y equals x minus 3. If it's just x, it has a slope of 1, so a rise over 1 over 1, so a rise of 1 and a run of 1. And negative 3 being our y-intercept. So rise of 1, run of 1. Rise of 1, run of 1. Rise of run, 1 run. so on and so forth until we have a point of intersections, which we do for this one here. Do that one there. Boom. Just like that. Okay. So in this case, point of intersection being x coordinate of 4, y coordinate of 1. Therefore, the solution being the solution of this system is x coordinate of 4, y coordinate of 1. So once again, that point of intersection between those two lines is your answer. That's lesson 4.1.